tonight's starting lineups. First for the hometown Canucks, Artūrs Šilovs back between the pipes as his 14th straight start. He's got a 1.74 goals against and .937 save percentage, which leads the AHL. On defense, Breezeball is paired with Wu, and up front the line of Sasson, Lekkerimäki, and DiGiuseppe start. For the visiting Texas Stars, Remi Poirier gets the call in net. He took the overtime loss on Thursday. He's got a 2.01 goals against and .928 save percentage. On defense, Capobianco starts with Chris, and up front the line of Huru, Blumel, and Hughes. Towels are waving, fans are ready, puck is down. Game number 2 is underway from Abbotsford as it's shot towards Poirier quickly off the draw. The goaltender plays it around the corner. Chris lost control. Sasson to DiGiuseppe. He'll get it to the right point for Jet Wu. With his head up, he chips it back down low. Already a Go Canucks Go chant making its way around the arena ball. DiGiuseppe, who had 10 shots in game 1, controls, fans on his shot, or pass rather, still reaches Jet Wu, and he'll play it down low.
From Kudratsev. And now on the left wing is Carlson into the circle, a shot swallowed up by Poirier on that look from Artūrs Baines.
Rolling puck, so he just shoots it in deep for DiGiuseppe. Sasson's in the slot, he gives it back to Lekkerimäki, one-timer, Poirier the save. Sticks to his chest and he gets the whistle with 13:27 to go. Nice little give and go between Lekkerimäki and DiGiuseppe. Huru in the Abbotsford zone, turns away from Carlson, got tripped, that's gonna be a penalty. Delayed call, Stars have it in the Abbotsford zone, it's shot around the boards and Breezeball touches it. It took Abbotsford almost 60 minutes to get their first penalty in game number 1, and now they're into the box just past the 7-minute mark with Carlson going off here in game 2.
And Carlson not happy with it, but it's one of those plays where as the puck gets moved to the corner, the Texas player is starting to make his turn. Huru, as he makes his tight turn, Carlson's already going to close and just catches the back trailing leg of that tight turn. It's an obvious trip, but for Abbotsford, they're 1 for 1 in game 1, but they're also 35 for 36, sitting at 97.2 through the playoffs. Technically second in the league, but that's to Calgary only played 2 games.
Carlson set to come out of the box. Down low, McKenzie to the net. Shot stopped by Šilovs. Rebound hammering away. Another save. And out of the box comes Carlson. He's got a breakaway on Poirier. Save by Remi, and he hangs on to it.
Taylor. Now a chance in the slot, wide open is Blumel. He shoots, and he's stopped by Šilovs. What a save, sliding to his right. He robs the league's leading goal scorer. It remains 0-0. Plays it deep, Ratu's on the forecheck against Taylor. It goes up the boards as Ratu throws a heavy check on Taylor. Now Baines slides it down for Carlson in front for Mueller. Wide open in the crease, he couldn't get any leverage, and it's covered up by Poirier. Does a bang-bang play in tight. And Mueller, who had a goal in game 1, nearly had another there landing. Brings it to the right side for Huru in the slot. Wristed by Blumel, goes wide, and then Šilovs tripped Hughes. And the Abbotsford netminder's gonna get a penalty for tripping. Don't see this every day. And someone on the ice is gonna have to serve. Stars bring it right back in. Jet Wu with a big hit. Throws down his former teammate Cole Lynn. And the fans love that, but Texas brings it right back across the line. Nice entry by Capobianco. He'll saucer to the point for Hughes. Under a minute to go on this power play. Hughes' shot ends up in the corner. Wu trying to shrug Ritzkovian away, and he does, and Mueller sends it down. What a penalty kill shift by Jet Wu. Stars got 1 shot on this power play, and it was a glorious look from Hughes as Texas wins the draw. Here's Strongis. Showing off the edge work in the Abbotsford zone. He splits the D, shoots, stopped by Šilovs. Puck is loose and put wide. Šilovs is down and out. As he scrambles back to his crease, it ends up in his gear, and he gets the whistle. Power play is over. Listen to this place. Jet Wu trying to tie up Hughes. It's stolen by him instead. Hughes takes it around the net, plays it up top. Blumel, wrister, missed the blocker side, and it'll pinball to the left side where Capobianco skates away from Mueller. Nice move, and he walks in, passes to Blumel. He'll shot, stopped by Šilovs, and he gathers a rebound and covers. Oh, is he feeling it right now? Šilovs made that look easy.
He's reading the play so well. As the play started up on the right point, as it moves all the way back around, you could see Šilovs following it, but he already knew that there was a one-timer out to his left, his glove side. So as Capobianco throws it out, he's already on top of the paint on the side, and he gets it square. It's not a desperation save because he did all the work before to make sure he was tracking it.
To the right corner, Artūrs Baines reverses it for Waters. He's spun to the ice. Still in behind the Texas net. It came out front and goes off a skate wide. And Capobianco settles it down behind his net. Up at the Abbotsford blue line and then fired. Oh, Capobianco fanned on it. Here comes Nielsen on a breakaway. Backhand save, Poirier. And the rebound goes into the corner. What a stop by Poirier. Deep Baines. Baines in the right circle, up to the left point. Here's one that goes off Poirier's shoulder and over the top of the net. He was screened.
He'll keep it down deep as DiGiuseppe throws his man down. Wu in a battle for it. Lekarmaki in good support. Shoots it back behind the goal line. It rolls to Caro and out to center. Romano going to skate it in on the right wing. Romano, wrist shot stopped by Šilovs. He'll hang on for a face-off. There's a second test he's had as Wolanin gets into it with the Stars forward at the end boards and needs to be broken up. We've played over 4 minutes, still 0-0.
And Jet Wu once again, as Romano goes flying down the right side, he's got the jump on Abbotsford as their defensemen were going for a change.
So just looped with a quick pass to Stranges. His shot hits the body, puck loose in front, and Šilovs kept it out as Lynn let it go. And now Nate Smith grabs down a loose puck, makes a nice play to get around Loaf, but he gave it away on a blind pass from behind. Cole Lind is there, goes cross ice. Here's Stranges with a shot. Šilovs makes a save and gets the whistle. He was sliding the wrong way, but apparently it doesn't matter.
And this is exactly what we were talking about before the third period started. Just because your goalie Šilovs is playing unbelievable right now, doesn't matter what's being thrown at him, he's finding a way to battle through it. That one, just like Brendan just said, he's sliding the opposite direction. He's able to use his strength, hammer in that right foot, stick his ground, and be able to make the save. But for Abbotsford, they're getting a little careless with the puck. As they're leaving the zone, Nielsen makes a nice play to hold on to the puck and spin away, but instead of just getting the puck out, he tries to make a blind behind the back pass that gets picked off, and Šilovs has to shut the door and save the day once more.
We have seen Ritzkovian, Lind, and Hughes play together for one shift, and now Blay with a steal in the attacking zone has numbers. Sammy Blay in the slot, he shoots, stopped by Poirier. Oh, he made that look easy, kicking out the right pad. Sort of go to work down low. Carlson banks it to the point for Hirose. Hirose with a wrist shot, blocked in front, and they score! Akito Hirose! Was sliding the wrong way, and it trickles past the goal line, and the Canucks take advantage of a very tired Texas group. Abbotsford's on the board. They lead game one, 1-0.
Well, you asked just before the period started, is this going to be a garbage goal, really? Well, the shot comes from the point. There's 4 players in front. It hits something, and as it gets directed back to the left side of the net, it's like the thing's moving in slow motion. Poirier, full desperation, reaching back, but can't get there before the goal line. 1-0. Akito Hirose gets the Abbotsford Canucks on the board to take a lead.
Ratsev trying to hold the line, and somehow he does. Nice job to get it deep for Sasson. DiGiuseppe's in front. Sasson into DiGiuseppe, and Poirier gloves it away and gets the whistle. 11:26 to go now. DiGiuseppe getting into it with Capobianco. He wants a piece of him. The officials not letting him get to Capobianco. He is hot under the collar, Phil DiGiuseppe, and needs the referee to blow the whistle at him. Blay with a hit as Caro goes down. Stars bring it to center though. They lose it at the Abbotsford line. Wolanin chips it out. White, look out! What a hit by Blay! And here comes Caro the other way. He shoots, blocker saved by Poirier. Oh, Sammy Blay absolutely unloaded on White. But give credit to the kid. He pops right back up and skates into his own end to help.
As it's led back out to center and into the Texas zone. On the left wing side, dangling toward the net was Jet Wu.
Tries to skate it back in. He's got a man offside, and the whistle sounds as Cole Lind touches. And he's going to hear about it from DiGiuseppe, and then Lind responded with the blow to his head, and we might get some penalties here. 7:49 left. DiGiuseppe, we saw him hot under the collar on his last shift, and now we got Ritzkovian without his helmet, and now he's yapping at his former junior teammate, Max Sasson.
Everything always jumps up, especially as things get later in the game. Every little bump after the whistle just kind of gets into your gears a little bit more. But the nice thing here is it gets moved back outside with the offside call. So Sasson steps into the face-off circle. It's about not giving any life to this Texas team right now. Don't back down at any circumstance and keep taking it to them. It's just adding frustration. They'll have to keep taking more and more chances to try and get that tying goal.
And now we're gonna have a fight. Cole Lind trying to drop the gloves of DiGiuseppe, and DiGiuseppe looks like he didn't want to go. Lind started it. Or did DiGiuseppe start it? Lind's got his gloves and stick still on. He's definitely not known for dropping the mitts. So DiGiuseppe's going for sure. We'll see if Lind joins them. The officials are gonna talk. That obviously stems for what happened after the whistle just before that, Landon.
Just before that, DiGiuseppe didn't like that Lind threw an extra little pop on his defenseman as after the whistle, and so he ended up giving Lind a bit of a pop. But off the first face-off, right away they're looking at each other and just judging off of Lind skating back to the bench with a big smile on his face. He knows that he baited DiGiuseppe, telling him, yeah, we'll go, and as soon as his gloves dropped, well, Lind's hands weren't going to the ice either.
Yeah, it looked like he faked him out, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's why I thought Lind dropped his gloves. He made a motion like he was gonna fight.
This is where you'd like to see the refs even this up and realize what happened.
Cole Lind, you sneaky little devil. DiGiuseppe, the only one in the box, but the refs are still talking. DiGiuseppe didn't throw a punch, but his gloves were on the ice, so the evidence was there.
And that's the worst part. When you end up taking the only penalty, if that's what shakes out, you know DiGiuseppe's sitting there thinking, I wish I would have popped him once or twice to really earn this.
And the policeman, Sammy Blaze, on the ice, letting the Stars know about what just happened. And Cole Lind's going to the box, and listen to the crowd.
That's the right call.
We'll see if they even out, but Lind is definitely getting the gate. Nice try, but it didn't work.
It's always worth the effort. But honestly, for Abbotsford, this is a great trade-off right now.
Lecker-Mackey's out there with Sasson. I love how Manny puts out Lecker-Mackey. He knows that there's going to be a little more time and space, and
if you
Jonathan
can find
doesn't need a lot to let it go.
If you can find that kid some open ice.
Here's a chance in front, and Capobianco came in a little too late. Mackey has a man at center, and Sasson, and he's going to be on a breakaway. Max Sasson, in alone, missed the net, blocker side. He's got Lecker-Mackey in front as he gets cross-checked to the ice. Fans want to call, they're not going to get one.
3 minutes to go in the third period. Caro took a hard hit but got rid of it. McKenzie fights it out to center. Onto the stick of Harrison Scott. Into the zone, Emilio Peterson. High slot, leaves it for Taylor. Dangles, backhand tipped, loose puck. They jam away at it. They score! Texas ties it with 2:46 to go out of a net mouth scramble. Curtis McKenzie in his 100th Calder Cup playoff game has tied it up for the Stars. What a finish here in Abbotsford in the regulation. The Stars diving on the ice. Šilovs thought he had it. McKenzie and Scott both dove into the crease. The fans don't like it. Šilovs didn't like it. The officials are now talking about it over at the scorer's table to see if McKenzie poked the puck that was free. There was no whistle. You play to the whistle. Or if he jabbed at the pad of Šilovs. And if you're Texas, in this situation, your heart sinks because this is a long conversation over at the scorer's table, and they're showing the overhead camera to these fans over and over again. Curtis McKenzie, the Stars captain, and it's no goal. No goal. They will not review it. They will just overturn it.
12 seconds left. It's in Breezeball's skates. Stars trying to work it free. 9 seconds ago. Fans on their feet. Breezeball doing yeoman's work down low, but the Stars pick it up. It's thrown in front. Stopped by Wu. Let's get out of here. Canucks take game 2. And look out, folks. We got a melee here. Cole Lind getting into it with Šilovs. And we got a huge scrum. The officials trying to break it up. Cole Lind still trying to get after a Canuck player. Looks like Linus Karlsson. Lind lost his helmet and will get a personal escort to his locker room, which should set up an interesting game 3. We're going back to the Lone Star State where the Canucks lead the series 2-0. And Šilovs has done it again. His 5th shutout of the playoffs. And now we got a mix-up in front of the Stars bench. Look at this, folks. Sammy Blais involved. Both teams got to be careful here. They don't want anyone tossed for game 3. Oh, is it getting spicy now, folks? Abbotsford wins game 2, 1-0. The Stars' powerful offense gets blanked, and now they're still not going away quietly to the locker room. Sammy Blais broke his stick. We got gloves, helmets, sticks laying on the ice. It looks like a yard sale. Talk about setting the tone for the next game. Is Lynn gone in the kitchen of Šilovs, and then Max Sasson going to know about it. And now they are over to their goaltender, giving him fist bumps as the magical run of Artūrs Šilovs continues. 29 for 29.